Yummy Wavy Elegance 2-year update coming right up. Look at these beautiful curls that I did with my T3 curling iron, guys. So we're going to talk about this hair, how it's held up, the pros, the cons, and everything in between. I'm going to go and brush these curls out, and I'll come right back, and we're going to get started.
East Coast, always in me, Commonwealth, Lil Jon, getting love from my city, yeah. I roll call for the DMV. In my own lane, you could still ride with me, yeah.
Lord knows I made mistakes.
You want in, but it's too late.
I don't need your support, just to know I'm important.
And I won't ever sell myself short, cause I know you see me on the come up. Big girl with big dreams and big drip. Talk is cheap, but please dare me to run up. I'ma put my money where my mouth is. Talk a good game.
So from the moment this silky, luxurious hair arrived at my doorstep, I knew I wasn't buying just any kind of hair. I was buying an experience. But here's the thing. Anybody can give a glowing review after one install. What I needed to know was, would this hair still lay and slay after the hype died down? So listen, guys, here I am. After 2 hot summers, 2 cold winters, a couple of vacations, and multiple wash days, I made this wig out of the extensions that I purchased from Yummy Hair. Now again, I wore it off and on a pretty regular basis, pretty consistently. I styled it, I washed it, I curled it, and even wore it through some pretty humid weather and very busy days. And now, 2 full years later, I'm ready to tell you how this hair has held up. Now, is this hair really worth your hard-earned money, or is it just another luxury flex with a short shelf life? If you've been wondering whether to make the splurge or stick to something cheaper, this is probably going to be the updated review that you're going to want to see. Now, if you've ever thought about purchasing from Yummy Hair, or you're just curious about high-end hair that promises quality, you're going to need to hear this. So let's just get right into it. So as you saw in the slideshow, guys, I made this wig with 3 bundles and a high-def frontal, all in 20 inches length. Now, if you have ever purchased from Yummy Hair, I'm sure that you are all familiar with their shipping policy, which is quick, and their luxurious packaging. So we're going to skip that for right now. We can come back to that in another video. But let's talk about some of the key features of this hair. This hair has a medium to deep wave pattern with thick strands that naturally have a voluminous and will give you that voluminous look. Now, there is a medium to low luster for a more realistic appearance that's going to blend with most hair types. This is 100% raw and unprocessed human hair, so keep in mind that raw hair is going to have that natural frizz, and it's going to behave just like real hair. Now, this hair was and still is thick from root to tip, and it's available still in natural black and the dark brown. Now, the texture is coarse, so if you are looking for a more silky texture, then this most likely will not be your first choice. Keep in mind, guys, that due to the raw nature of the hair, the wave pattern and the color tone, it's going to and should vary from bundle to bundle. But Yummy does recommend purchasing your hair in a complete set in one transaction and adding order notes at checkout for consistency for your order. Now let's talk about my hair care routine. So to maintain the look and the feel of this hair, I treated it like it was growing out of my scalp. Now, here's what my maintenance routine looked like for this hair here. Now, when it comes to cleansing, I pretty much washed it every 3 to 4 wears or as needed using a sulfate-free moisturizing shampoo, and I followed it up with deep conditioning, and I always let my hair air dry to preserve the wave pattern. Now, when it comes to heat styling, I use heat sparingly. I don't use it a lot. But when I did curl it, I always used a heat protectant on low to medium heat. Now, with storage, when it comes to this hair and it's not in use and all of my hair, I keep it on a mannequin head or I store it in a silk bag. With products that I use, I avoided any heavy oils or creams. I used light serums, which was really enough to bring out the luster. Now again, guys, these extensions went through multiple seasonal weather changes, heavy humidity, and multiple styling techniques, and every time it bounced right back. So let's talk about the pros. What's still amazing 2 years later? Well, let's start with longevity. That's going to speak for itself. Now, 2 years in, these extensions are still in rotation, and that's saying something. Most hair actually starts to thin out, lose its body, or become stiff over time. Not this hair. These bundles have actually retained their thickness, their softness, and the natural flow of the hair. Now, when it comes to the wave pattern, believe it or not, it actually returns just like magic. The natural wave is still intact. Now, after every wash, I still see that beautiful soft S shape coming right back. It doesn't frizz out or straighten into oblivion over time. It stays put. And yes, it does blend beautifully with other textures, and it does mimic blowout natural textures perfectly. So keep in mind, guys, again, these extensions will give. This could be your real hair every time. No matting or bald patches here. Now, even after multiple washes, there are no bald spots on the wefts or the frontal. Now, the hair doesn't mat up at the nape of the neck unless I really neglect it or wear high collar jackets. Now, for daily use, again, it holds up beautifully. Compliments, compliments, compliments. That's what you're going to get. Every time I wear this out, someone asks me, what kind of hair is that? I tell them. It still gives that fresh, expensive, put together look even 2 years later. And I am really, really happy with that. So now we're going to talk about the cons and what you should know before buying high-priced, expensive, raw hair. The price tag is not light. Let's be real. This hair is not budget friendly. But as I always say, you get what you pay for. And this was not my first purchase from Yummy Hair. And you will definitely feel the dent in your wallet, especially if you are buying bundles and a closure or a frontal to make a full wig. But I would suggest make sure you check their site on a regular, as they have pop-up sales and events if you're looking to make a larger purchase and you want to save some real money and stock up on your favorite textures. And again, guys, let me say, this is not beauty supply store hair here, ladies. This is investment hair. Now, this hair is going to require real maintenance, and you cannot just toss this wig or your extensions on the dresser and expect it to look fresh next week. It's not going to happen. It needs to be washed, and it needs to be deep conditioned regularly. Now, if you're low maintenance or you're rough on your wigs or your extensions, you may not get the same long-lasting result. Now, there may be some slight tangling at the nape over time. Now, after about the 12-month mark, I started noticing light tangling at the nape, especially after wearing coats or scarves or anything with a high collar. Now, it's manageable, but you'll want to keep a brush or a comb handy if you are out and about. Now, when it comes to curl holding, that depends. Now, while the hair holds curl very well, they tend to fall in a day or two unless you use a strong holding spray or a pin curl method overnight. Now, I go old school. I use and love a lot of body setting lotion. 2 years later, I can confidently say without fear of contradiction that Yummy's Hair Wavy Elegance line is still one of the best investments that I've made in hair extensions. Now, the quality, the durability, and the look overall have remained consistent over time. Now, again, I've worn this hair to formal events, casual days, and even in bad weather, and there was a lot of it, and it's held up every single time. Now, if you are someone who loves a natural-looking luxury wave pattern, is committed to proper wig care and maintenance, and wants long-term quality that doesn't fall apart in 6 months, then yes, this hair is 100% worth it. Now, do you want low maintenance, affordable options, and hair that you can throw on and not worry about? Well, then this may not be the best fit for you. But if you're looking for hair that pays you back over time by staying gorgeous, then yes, Yummy Hair is absolutely going to deliver 100%. Listen, guys, I just wanted to give you a quick overview of how this hair has held up and what you can expect if you are looking to purchase from Yummy Hair. Now, if this is going to be your first purchase from Yummy, I would suggest looking at some other reviews here on YouTube. Don't just look at mine. Do some additional research because you need to be fully informed about what to expect and how to make an informed decision before your purchase, because again, this is pricey hair. It's an investment. So I want to thank you for stopping by, and if you like this video, please don't forget to like it, share it, comment, and subscribe. But if this is not your cup of tea, then please share it with someone that you think might have an appreciation for this type of content. Thanks again for stopping by, and I'm going to see you in the next one.
East Coast always in me, Commonwealth, Lil Jon getting love from my city. Yeah. I roll call for the DMV. In my own lane, you could still ride with me. Yeah.
No one knows I made mistakes.
You want in, but it's too late.
I don't need your support just to know I'm important.
And I will never sell myself short, 'cause I